Hey everybody, this is Rob here, doing another reaction video for you. Before you get into the video, I just of course want to remind everybody to like and subscribe. And come check out my other show, Casey Music Talk. We're doing a bunch of interviews with area musicians about all sorts of different topics. So come check that out on my channel. And so I am going to react to Metallica, Enter Sandman. Now, this is one of my favorite songs. As far as I'm concerned, if you were to make, for me, one of the top, if you were going to make a top 10 list of kind of iconic rock songs that express, not necessarily one of the best rock songs, but one of the songs that, like, I think epitomizes rock and roll the most, I would put this song on this list. One of Metallica's most favorite song, or most famous songs. And a lot of cool stuff happening in this tune. So let's just check this out here. You're gonna hear huge, long, awesome intro going on. They're really gonna build it and build it and build it, and then they come in with a huge, heavy riff, and then they still got a little bit more, and then you finally get vocals. Really, really, very well built intro here to start. Good tom part there. So one thing you'll notice about his toms is they've got a doom to it. You can hear, like, you can hear a tone to it, but you can also hear kind of this thud, and it's sort of like, one of my other drummer buddies was joking about that you can hear, like, there's like a smack to it, like a piece of steak hitting it's hard to describe, a piece of steak like hitting a countertop, smack, right? There's this Lars Ulrich has a type, like he has a bass drum type, because it's so recognizable, and you'll hear those doom from the low, especially the low tom. Those drums, those awesome sounding drums. Distortion is badass. We need to build it one more time. Ugh. And then finally, one minute in, you get to vocals. But that was a beautifully done intro there. Those toms were kind of building it and building it. See, cymbals would have sounded pretty bad right there. A driving cymbal part, he definitely chose right doing the toms. Look at that handlebar mustache. From sin till the Sandman comes. Sleep with one eye open, gripping your pillow. So listen to what he did with those drums there again, is he was driving on the first part of the verse, and then he stopped on that little kind of bridge part. Go back and listen to that. That was really good drumming right there by Lars. And then right here. Then back to driving again. We're off to Never Land. Back to driving. That's a really awesome sounding distortion too. Really cool distortion there. heavy thoughts tonight, and they aren't of Snow White. It's a silly line.
Dreams of war, dreams of lies, dreams of dragons fire, and of things that will bite.
Dreams of war, dreams of liars, dreams of dragons, fire, and of things that will bite. That's a crazy line.
Sleep with one eye
Yeah, this little part.
gripping your pillow tight. Exit light into night. Take my hand.
We're off to Never, Never Land. Yeah, hear that? Yeah. Guitar solo. Well. So they're right, that wah wah wah, I'm sure he's probably using a whammy bar, right? That little bar thing that comes out, wah 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 wah, to do that little sound. And then notice that Lars went back to Tom's there again, and we have a little bit of the intro sound, and they bring it down. And so one thing to note about crescendos, if you know what a crescendo is, just when you get louder, basically. Well, with a crescendo, the idea here is that they're going to have a top, right? They're going to have a level that they're needing to get to here. Well, if you pull down to here, you're only the audience is only going to hear this much crescendo. So what you have to do is you have to pull it way down to here. Now they're hearing this much crescendo instead of this much crescendo. Now, the funny thing about it is you've never gotten any louder. Right, you haven't. Your loud isn't louder, but to the audience it sounds louder and it feels louder. So that's what they did right here. Is they really pulled this down, and then they're going to do this huge build up back up to the theme again.
Now I lay me down to sleep.
Okay, so they pull it down.
Pray the Lord my soul to keep.
Pray the Lord my soul to keep.
If I die before I wake,
If I die before I
pray
wake,
the Lord my soul to take.
pray the Lord my soul to take.
Hush still, baby, don't say a word.
Ugh, snake around his neck.
Never mind that noise you heard. It's just the beast under your
Then
bed,
here's a crescendo.
in your closet, in your head. Exit light
The snakes.
into
Gross.
night. Grain of sand. Exit light.
Vocals are really good on this song too. Just the tone of them. I mean, he's really given it enough, you know, and they're on pitch, but they're not too cheesy either. There's a certain kind of vocalist that is able to do heavy metal kind of stuff. I mean, you really got to have like a half scream, half sing kind of a thing, and he does this fantastically.
My hand, off to Never, Never Land.
That was a cool, like, little weird little hit into there. Now listen to these hits he's doing. Those cymbal hits. that's creepy. Oh, that's a good song. Great guitar riff. Really good guitar riff there. What is so fun for me as a musician is to, again, hear all the little ins and outs of the song, those little extra hits from Lars, or little extra guitar parts that they do in and out of the songs. I think it's fantastic, and they outdid themselves on this one. This was the Black Album, and absolutely fantastic rock song. So there you go. All right, I will be back with another one. See you guys later.